starting. All right. Good morning and good evening, everyone. Today is April 30th, 2020. This is the SCD community meeting. I have currently two agenda on the shared file. So the first thing I want to mention is that the recent Kubernetes SCD version upgrade in starting 1.17 Kubernetes, SCD is upgraded to 3.4.3. That's the first, I believe that's the first SCD version 3.4 that's going to be used in Kubernetes, which have a lot of performance boost. And following that, in 1.19, we have also upgraded SCD to 3.4.7. In those versions, there are corruption fix, there are memory leak fix, there are some very good fixes in there. We'll get used to Kubernetes. And then another thing I want to mention is that Brendan has helped to fix a long pending issue in SCD where I think there are, I listed one issue that's created by Brendan that's directed to the PR, but there are several other issues to the same thing. So Brendan fixed the SCD version, the import passing 3.5. So now if you do the go get SCD version, you won't get an error. I see that Brendan is here. Do you want to talk about this?
Hey, yeah, I have my 2-year-old, so I might get interrupted. But the main thing is it's fixed on master, but I put a thread on etcd 3.4 with Guho, because Guho is the patch release manager for that branch. And we need to decide what we want to do on 3.4, because 3.4 is super broken because the Go mod is in 3.4. But we don't use the Go mod import paths. And so we need to, I think what we'll have to do is vendor, like we used to do in 3.3 and 3.2. So use the old vendoring tools and remove the Go mod file and then make a new 3.4 release. But moving forward, we're going to essentially break everyone in 3.5 with the import paths, but we should be like compliant with the Go module community. So that should reduce the number of just angry users trying to use the client. So, hooray!
Hey, thank you. Yeah. So, is there anything else? Brendan, since you're here, I just want to ask, I saw there is the security audit for SCD is ready. Is there anything in that area that need help with?
I think the audit stuff's going fine. We're just, like, it'll be the first time that we're handling like private disclosures like this with the new GitHub disclosure process. So that we're just all figuring out. So I think we're all set, but appreciate the offer to help. Yep.
All right. Seems like what's on the agenda is being discussed.
Hi, Venjay. So can you just scroll down? Actually, I have added one more agenda to the meeting.
I'm sorry, what was it?
Can you just scroll down?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to know, when can we expect SC90's binaries to be published for version 3.5.x of etcd?
Basically, it's a 3.5 release timeline, right?
Yeah.
I think
yeah, I don't think we've ever backported old release to a new architecture. So I don't think that's probably something we'll do, because it'll require like changing build scripts and backporting, which just seems messy. So.
Actually, last time when you attended the meeting, he said we might cherry pick the commits which I have made for 3.5.x, and we might backport it. I think Yuho is not in the meeting.
Right, Guho cannot come today. He has a conflict.
Yeah, I mean, so I recently left Red Hat and IBM, and I re-reviewed that pull request. I know it's up to Guho at the end of the day, but the pull request modifies a lot more than I thought it would initially. So it's up to him if he wants to deal with it. So I defer to him. It just seems like a lot to me personally.
Okay, thanks, Brendan. One more thing which I wanted to inform is that we have completed the process of providing an SC90X VM to Yuho. I have forwarded him the details of the VM to try out, CI, and test whatever he wanted to try out. That's it.
All right. For the you mentioned for the trial, do you have the? Is there do you have a issue open so that I can link to, like how to do it?
No, there's not any issue open for 3.4 backporting. So actually, we just discussed it only in the meetings.
Okay.
And for 3.5.x, all the PRs have been merged already in the master branch.
Okay. All right. Good. So we're just waiting for the release timeline. All right. Got it. All right. Thank you for doing it.
Welcome.
All right. Anything else?
I just have one question. I mean, about that, like, can we go ahead with etcd 3.4? Is it a stable version?
SCD 3.4. What was it?
Is it a stable version? Can we go ahead for the Kubernetes cluster? etcd 3.3.4.
3.3.4. Is it stable? I think the good thing to do is to check the version, like in Kubernetes. In Kubernetes, you can check the tag and see the version in that specific tag. I would say, I think the last 3.3 that we used in Kubernetes is probably 3.17. I can double check and get back to you, but I will also let you know what is a good way to check which SCD version is stable in which SCD Kubernetes version.
Yeah, because I just want to have that if any issues are there, so we cannot have this version in production, right? So just want to make sure that whether we can go ahead or not.
Okay, all right. Could you post a question in the SCD issue so I can
yeah, sure. I will mention that.
I need to answer to that.
Yeah, sure. I will mention. Yeah, I will mention. Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else?
I'm good. Thank you.
All right. If that's it, then let's call it off for the meeting. And thank you, everybody. And stay healthy.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.